Hey everyone, welcome back to Globry Digital Innovation, where we dive into the coolest digital tools and the latest in AI technology. Whether you're a teacher, project manager, student, or creative professional, finding the right collaboration tool can make all the difference. Today, we're diving into two of the most popular ones, Padlet and Miro. So, if you've been scratching your head, wondering which one to choose, you're in the right place. We're going to compare them side by side to help you make that perfect choice. Let's get started. All right, let's kick off with a quick intro. Both Padlet and Miro are online collaboration tools that allow people to work together in real time, but they have different strengths depending on your needs. Padlet is all about visual boards, simple sticky notes, and an easy interface, which makes it popular for brainstorming, teaching, and idea sharing. Think of it like a virtual bulletin board, where you can post text, images, videos, and links, and collaborate with others in a fun, user-friendly way. Miro, on the other hand, is like a massive digital whiteboard. It's a more advanced tool designed for complex workflows like project management, mind mapping, and team collaboration on creative projects. Miro's strength lies in its ability to handle larger, more intricate processes. It's a powerhouse for teams, especially when you want to map out ideas visually with a lot of features at your disposal. Let's break down Padlet. If you're looking for a visually clean, easy-to-use tool, Padlet's got your back. Here are some of the top features. Easy visual boards. You get these virtual walls where you can add anything: text, images, files, links, you name it. You can create anything from a brainstorm wall to a digital portfolio in seconds. Collaborative. In real time, invite your team, your students, or your friends to add their own posts and ideas in real time. It's super engaging. Multiple layouts, from basic grid views to more creative freeform layouts. There's something for every type of project. Customization. You can change the background, colors, fonts, and even give your boards a unique vibe. Sharing and embedding. Once your board is ready, you can share it via link, embed it in websites, or export it as PDFs, images, and more. It's great for collaboration across platforms. Padlet's simplicity is what makes it so attractive, especially for teachers and students. Plus, it doesn't overwhelm you with too many options, just enough to get the job done with style. Now let's look at Miro. This tool is definitely for those of you who need more power and flexibility in your digital workspace. Here are some standout features. Massive canvas. The digital whiteboard in Miro feels endless. You can zoom in or out to create complex systems or just simple notes. Perfect for large projects where lots of details need to connect. Mind mapping and flowcharts. Miro excels in creating mind maps, flowcharts, and organizational diagrams. If you're planning a big project or brainstorming, it's got tools for everything. Templates. For every need, from agile workflows to design thinking, Miro offers a wide range of templates that make project management and collaboration so much easier. You don't need to start from scratch. Integration. With other tools, Miro integrates smoothly with other productivity apps like Slack, Google Workspace, Trello, and more, making it super versatile for teams already using multiple platforms. Advanced collaboration tools. Miro is designed for large teams working simultaneously. You can leave comments, tag people, and even run interactive workshops with video and audio chats directly inside the board. Miro's biggest strength is its ability to handle complex projects without feeling cluttered. It's perfect for project managers, designers, and creative teams who need to keep things organized but flexible. Now, let's look at the pros and cons of each tool, so you can really figure out which one fits your needs. Padlet pros. Super easy to use and get started with. Great. For quick visual projects, teaching and sharing ideas. Ideal. For educators, students, and casual collaboration. Nice mix of layouts and simple tools. Padlet cons. Limited features for advanced users. Free. Plan allows only 3 boards, which can be a major drawback for consistent use. Customization. Options are not as robust as other tools. Miro pros. An endless canvas with tools for advanced brainstorming, mind mapping, and project planning. Perfect. For teams, especially in creative or corporate environments. Wide range of templates for different project types. Great integration with other tools for complex workflows. Miro cons can feel a bit overwhelming for beginners or those who don't need all the advanced features. The free version is limited in collaboration tools, and it can get expensive as your team grows. Requires a learning curve if you're new to digital whiteboarding. So, how do you decide? Here's the bottom line. If you're looking for something simple, easy to use, and perfect for education, brainstorming, or quick projects, Padlet is your best bet. But if you're part of a large team, need a tool for project management, or you want to work on complex diagrams, mind maps, and workflows, then Miro is the better choice. All right, folks, that's a wrap. I hope this video helped you figure out which tool will fit your workflow better, Padlet or Miro. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep creating, keep editing, and we'll see you in the next video.